Hi everyone, Crystal here, founder of Crystal Clear Health and Wellness, bringing clarity to eating well and having fun. Today's video is about coconut oil. I love coconut oil. I use it on my face, I cook with it, I eat it, I do all sorts of fun stuff with it. I'm sure many of you have read articles about the 1,000 different ways to use it and maybe even why you should be using it. So you've shown up at the grocery store and you've decided that you're going to invest in a jar and you're going to start cooking with it to play around, which I applaud you for. I'm very proud of you for doing that. But you get there and there's a shelf that's 5 feet wide and 10 feet high, and all the labels might as well be in a foreign language because none of it makes any sense. So I wanted to break it down, what it is that I look for in an oil and what makes it into my pantry. So organic versus non-organic. This is a no-brainer. You don't want any pesticides. Refined versus unrefined. This is kind of a big one. What are you going to use it for? If you're going to cook with it and you don't like the scent of coconut, that essence where it has that really kind of tropical smell and flavor to it, then you want to go for the refined one. You're still going to have those medium chain fatty acids in it, so it's still fairly good for you. Obviously, unrefined is more in its raw, natural state. Might have some little chunks of coconut inside of it. It's going to smell really coconutty. And you can use the raw one for more things. But if you don't really like the smell of it and you don't really like the flavor of it, then I would go for the refined version. And know as well, just a little side tip here, that even if it says it's unrefined, to a certain extent, they're all refined because that's what happens in the extraction process. You're going to lose some of the nutrients, not all of them, but some of them when you do refined oils. But if you don't like the smell of it, then just don't worry about it. Go for the refined one. Next one is cold pressed. Cold pressed keeps it in its raw state. So more than likely, if it says unrefined, it's going to say cold pressed as well. So cold pressed, you want anything and everything in your body to be as raw and in its most natural state as possible. So when they cold press it, that means that they're not heating it to a really high point in order to do the extraction. So it's going to be in its most natural state. Tip, this is also a lot better on your digestive system. So do yourself a little bit of a favor there and go for the cold pressed one. That's my favorite too. Virgin versus extra virgin really doesn't make a difference here. We're not talking olive oil. They're not doing as big as a refining process again because it is coconuts. So don't worry about the virgin versus extra virgin. You're going to see expeller pressed, different things like that. That's not really high on my list when I look for a coconut oil. Again, for me, it's cold pressed because it's not heated to a high point. So it's going to be in its most raw and natural state, and you're going to have all the nutrients in there. I go for virgin. I don't really care about extra virgin, and I always go for organic. So I applaud you for going after coconut oil, for giving it a go. It's got a really high flash point, so when you're cooking with it, it's not going to burn. It's not going to catch anything on fire. It's not going to make anything crispy. It has a nice mellow flavor if you go for the refined version. I don't really mind though. I like it. I use it again on my skin, etc. So happy shopping. Leave me some comments. If you have any questions, reach out. Visit my website, cchwellness.com, and happy shopping. Bye.